Hello, in this video I will be sharing a technique that can be used to regulate your emotions once you have been triggered. And this can be used with young children, teenagers, adults, everybody. I call it the calm down triangle, and it consists of 3 stages. The first stage is name it, the second stage is tame it, and the third stage is reframe it. So when you are triggered, so imagine your child has had an angry outburst because you've just told him that he can't go on his iPad, for example, a common trigger for children when it comes to technology. So the child is angry. So the first thing that child needs to do is think, I am angry because I am not allowed on the iPad. So that's stage 1, name it to tame it. Then we move on to tame it. So now we need to get the amygdala out of the driving seat and the prefrontal cortex in. So we can use what I like to call with the children chill skills to calm them down. So with some children, they might need to do something quite physical, especially if it's anger, because that's a high charged emotion. Some children might like to read, draw. Some children simply want to have a cuddle, just to calm them down and get that emotion calm and get them back in control. Breathing is excellent. 5-finger breathing is something that you can do where the children literally put 5 fingers up and breathe and out. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Smell the flower, blow out the candle. All the way to the end, and then if the children are still angry, then they restart until they feel calm. Breathing is an excellent technique to calm you down because obviously you can take it anywhere you go. It calms the body down because it gets the parasympathetic nervous system kicking in so that the body knows there's no alarm, there's nothing to worry about, we can calm down. And it gives the brain something else to think about, allowing the energy from that negative emotion to disperse. So this is a really good technique. So once they are calm, then we go into the reframe it. So you think about that negative thought that triggered the anger, because you've got to remember it's always a thought that leads to the emotion that leads to the behavior. So if we really want to make this a permanent change, we have to go back to that original thought. And when we reframe it, we're enabling ourselves to rewire that part of the brain that was initially triggered so that next time when we find ourselves in that situation again, we have a new thought that isn't a triggering thought, so that the idea is over time, that part of the subconscious will be rewired so you'll have a different reaction. So in this case, instead of thinking, it's not fair, I'm not allowed to go on my iPad, you might replace that thought with, well, I can go on my iPad another time. My mum is only thinking about my well-being. Going on the screens too much is not good for my brain development, not good for my eyes, not good for my social development, etc., etc. So that next time that will be the thought that will come in rather than it's not fair. So that is the calm down triangle, and I will put a little picture up of that with this video. Thanks.